Hey guys, I'm Dana Oliver, beauty director at Yahoo Lifestyle, and I have the honor of sharing the Build series stage with the lovely Skai Jackson. Hi Skai, how are
I'm
you?
good. How are you?
So great to have you in New York. I know this is your home. How does it
Yes.
feel to be back?
It feels awesome to be back. I just love the atmosphere in New York, and I always miss it. So it's good to come here when I can.
Awesome. So, you know what, Sky, it's pretty hard to believe that you're just 15 years old. You make me want to reflect on my life right now where I am. But you're an actress, you're an activist, you're a style icon in the making.
Thank you.
But I have to know, what is Sky like on a normal day at home when she's just with her family and friends?
Sky on a normal day is just relaxing in bed with her dog, just chilling, watching movies, just being lazy all day. And then with my friends, we'll just like go see a movie. I'm like a really relaxed person, so I'm a really homebody. And then when I'm working, I'm out. But like for the most part, I'm home.
What was the last movie that you went to see?
Oh, the last movie that I went to see, this is a hard one. I believe it was It. Yes, I saw that in New York. The last time I was in New York, I saw It with my stylist, and it was a good movie. I liked it.
You weren't afraid?
Huh?
You weren't afraid?
Wait, for It?
For It.
Oh, yes. Yes, It.
So we've practically watched you grow up on TV, you know, as Zuri Ross on, you know, Jessie and now Bunked. And, you know, what does that role mean to you specifically as a young Black actress?
It means a lot for me. You know, I love my character, obviously. I've played her for a while now. And she's just a very, I feel like, empowering person. She knows what she wants. She's independent. And that's what I love most about my character. And she's also grown so much in the last 6 years.
Nice. And what's the feedback like when you see young girls, you know, who may leave comments in your Instagram that say, hey, I love, you know, you as Sky, you know, as Zuri, Sky, you know, what's like the feedback and the communication that you have with your fans?
The feedback is great. I mean, I love interacting with my fans, and they're commenting. They're like, oh, we just watched this episode. I love your character. And it's just really good to see that and all the positivity. So it's awesome feedback.
Nice. And one of the things that really resonated with me, especially as a beauty director, was the many, many natural hairstyles that you've worn in this character.
Yes.
Have you ever felt pressure to like straighten your hair or change your hair for a role?
No, not necessarily. I mean, I used to model a lot in New York when I was just like 9 months old and growing up, and natural hair was kind of my thing, and I would just like wear my hair out, so that's kind of what I'm known for. I mean, obviously just for fun, like once I've straightened my hair, but that's not really like me. Like I don't just do that all the time. I kind of just like wear my curly hair. Right now I have braids in. But yeah, so I don't really feel pressured, and obviously my character wears her natural hair.
Nice. And, you know, now, you know, a lot of people may not have known you from Zuri, but from that meme, you know,
Yes.
the girl from that meme. But, you know, what's your advice to like people when it's dealing with, you know, internet bullying and trolls?
I would just say, I mean, I started on social media at 9 years old, and at first I didn't really understand like why are these people saying these things to me, like they don't know me as a person. But I just kind of learned that people are not gonna like everything that you do, and that's okay. At least if you're happy with what you're doing and people are supporting you for it. And honestly, I have more supporters than haters, so I'm happy.
That's always great. You started social media at 9. What apps were you in? Does your mom have your password? Does she still have your password?
Yeah, so actually I started when I was 9, and I started on Twitter first. I didn't have Instagram, and I had to get social media because I was on Jessie, and everyone was like, oh, you gotta do it. And I was like, I really don't want to. Like, it's like another job, but I fed into it. And then, yeah, my mom, at first, like, no, she didn't have, like, my passwords, and now I kind of like it. You know, sometimes, like, if I need her to post something, but I personally like to post everything. And yeah, I always tell her like, oh, is this okay to post, or should I post this? Like, I just like her approval of things.
Nice. So who are some of your favorite people to follow on social media?
Some of my favorite people to follow, obviously I like natural hair blogs or Fashion Bomb Daily. I like what they post. And then also like different celebrities like Solange and Beyonce. I think they're great.
Nice. So now, you know, you're wearing your designer hat. You've partnered with Macy's to create this collection. What was that like creating the line?
It was awesome. I mean, nowadays approach me with the idea of making a fashion line. And I was like, yes, this is something I definitely want to do, because I've always had a passion for fashion since I was 4 years old. And even taking my Barbie dolls and going around the house and like cutting ribbons and making outfits for them and sketching things. So now that I have the opportunity to do that and I'm 15, I was like, this is amazing. And also my followers have been telling me for the longest time, like, you should do a clothing line. That would be awesome.
Yeah, I actually want your entire outfit that you're
Yes.
wearing right
So
now.
yeah, this entire outfit set for the shoes are from the collection. But yeah, it's been really exciting, and I actually got to like sit down with the designers and tell them what I wanted, and I wanted this collection to be a reflection of my style. And also, I remember when I was like 9, 10, 11, like going into stores and saying, wow, I really wish they had this, or this is something that I would want to wear. And now that I can actually create that for like teenage girls, I think is awesome.
That's great. And I love, all the different pieces. You have a nice faux fur, like burgundy coat.
Yes, that's one of my favorites. I was actually just wearing that today. I love faux fur, obviously. And burgundy's like one of my favorite colors. So obviously you'll see a lot of that in the collection, since it is based off of like holiday collection. A lot of like different fun prints and patterns and blues. It's nice.
So the design is very, I feel like there's classic pieces, but then there's fun, modern staples like that faux fur jacket.
Yes.
And I just wanted to get your opinion, because I know as a tall, slim girl myself, it was really hard going into stores and buying things. Did you talk with Macy's to make sure that the sizes were inclusive for, all girls, so that they could feel like they can go into the store and get something and feel good and comfortable in it?
For sure, that's something that I mainly focus on, because even for myself, I'm only 5 feet tall, and I remember going in stores okay, it would fit maybe to my ankles, but since I'm so small, it wouldn't fit my waist, or it wouldn't fit, just sometimes the jeans just wouldn't fit me properly. And then also, like you said, for the tall girls, me and Macy's definitely talked about that, to really have a range of the sizes and make sure that everyone can kind of fit everything and there's something for them.
Nice. So I just have to know, Skai, what's next for you?
What's next? Obviously, I want to keep stepping into with fashion, obviously doing more acting, doing movies. Even one of my goals is to do a scary movie. Speaking of it, that has always been one of my favorites. And people are like, what? You want to do that? But scary movies has always been my thing, since I was really young. So definitely that, but then, also continuing with the fashion.
Nice. And if you had to cast your own scary movie, who would you cast alongside you?
Oh my gosh, this is so funny. Wow, you're just throwing me on the spot there. Obviously, I would be in it. Probably one of my friends, so I can act with one of my friends. I think that would be really cool. And then maybe, maybe Will Smith. I think that would be cool.
That'd be cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. So right now, I'm going to open it up actually to the audience for a little question and answer.
Okay.
Hello.
Hi.
My question is, how do you balance schoolwork and a career?
Yes, a lot of people always ask me that. So obviously I'm working Monday through Friday on my show, filming 24/7, and sometimes it can be quite a challenge, but I'm homeschooled. So when you are? Okay, so when I'm at home, obviously we do school at home. And then when I'm working, I have 2 amazing set teachers, Cheryl and Jerry, love them. And they just help me, and whenever I'm not filming, I go straight upstairs to school, and then I have a teacher from my actual school who will come, her name is Kate, once a week, and just to make sure we're all on track, but it's doable. It's doable.
Hi.
Hi.
So you act in a lot of shows, you guest star on a lot of shows. Is there any show that you'd want to guest star on that you haven't?
Yes, one of the shows that I really want to guest star on is Stranger Things. I mean, it's so good. I was like, that would be so fun for me if I could do that. So let's cross our fingers. Maybe one day if I can
put that in the universe.
Yeah, put that in the universe to be on Stranger Things.
Okay, we have time for one more question.
Hi there.
Hi.
Thank you so much for being here.
No, thank you.
So you've been in films, you've been on television. What do you prefer more? And where do you find that you're able to sort of express yourself more creatively?
I would say creatively films, because I have been doing comedy for so long on Disney and even TV shows. So I definitely want to go more into the dramatics and start doing different films like that. So that's something that's also on my bucket list. But I would definitely say with films, you can have a little bit more creativity with certain things.
Nice. Well, thank you guys so much. Sky, can you tell us more about Nowadays and where everyone could check it out?
Yes, so Nowadays, it just launched today. So you can go online to buy it or at your local Macy's. So it'll be, and I'll also post on like my social media what exact Macy's and all the stores it'll be at. But if you can't find it in your local Macy's, it'll be online.
Great. I'll be looking to you for some outfit
Yes,
inspiration.
I'll hook you up.
Okay.
Got you.
All right, guys, let's give it up for Skai Jackson.